Yo, what's going on? What's happening? So, I'm going to give you a little Charlotte update. Let you know what's been going on with the city. For those that don't know, you know, and people have brought it up in the comment section of the videos that I've done recent. They wanted me to talk about this. You know, for those that don't know, 8 police officers got shot about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago, you know. And out of the 8, 4 died. 3 of them that died was U.S. Marshals task force, and then the 4th one that died was a regular CMPD officer, local, you know, Charlotte officer. They were going in to arrest a fugitive, and the guy came out with AR-15 and just started shooting. That plain and simple. And I'm not gonna be too much on this because of the fact that this is a delicate matter. You know what I mean? But for the most part, you know, they said that the officers was ambushed, right? And I'm just trying to understand this, and this is not to shake anything up and, you know, be controversial or whatever. I'm just trying to get the proper understanding, you know what I mean? Like, these guys were trained to do this. Trained to do this. These U.S. Marshals, the U.S. Marshal Task Force have been training 10 years. I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to get an understanding. How in the world did one guy take out pretty much 8 officers? You know, and then, you know, of course, it was a big shootout. I mean, the cavalry came, you know, more officers came, and you know how that ended. The guy died. And there were 2 women that were inside of the house. To me, in my opinion, the story seems kind of, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't trust them. You know what I mean? And what I think, in my opinion, what this travesty has done to the city, I think that whenever officers get shot and killed, especially in this particular situation, shit gets beefed up. And people that look like me, or rather should I say people that look like the guy that they were coming to arrest, which looks like me, we get abused. Like, it's, to me, in my opinion, it would be, you know, it's a situation now where cops have a chip on their shoulder. Like, yeah, you know, this shit ain't gonna ever happen again. Ever. Not on my watch. Yo, Charlotte is changing. For those that don't know. And this is something that I've been telling people for the longest. It's changing. And at the end of the day, yeah, you know, I had these videos that I did about Charlotte and welcoming people, you know, here to Charlotte that was coming from other states, moving from other states and everything. You know, I did a lot of tours. You know what I'm saying? I showed people the city. You know, and I thought that, you know, prior, you know, years ago when I did this, you know what I'm saying, the tours around Charlotte, around the city, it was just, you know, it was pretty much like me trying to look out. Never in my wildest dreams would I have ever thought that the things that I've done, I would regret. That at the end of the day, like, I'm just being real. The tours around Charlotte, the videos that I've done in the past, I'm gonna leave them up. Because that's good information for people that want to move here. But I regret doing all of it. I regret the growth that Charlotte has made. And the reason why I regret it, because when I came to this city, it was like a small but big city. You know, and it was, I mean, anywhere you go, you're going to have violence. So it was violence here, but it was bearable to a certain extent. And, you know, I would go into uptown and, you know, I would go around the city. And I'd just be like, in my mind, like, yo, man, I just wish that they had more skyscrapers, more buildings, more things to do. You know what I'm saying? And it was more like New York or more like an Atlanta. And now that it is somewhat like Atlanta, not so much as New York, you know, of course, because New York is 10 times bigger than this place. But now that it is like a city, I regret it. But it's nothing that I can do. It's nothing that we can do. We can't turn back the hands of time. Places like Still Creek is unrecognizable compared to what areas like Still Creek in Charlotte is unrecognizable compared to where it was at about 5 years ago. They're building on top of building on top of building. Traffic is fucking ridiculous. And I don't want to hear, well, traffic is not that bad compared to Philly. Traffic is not that bad compared to Atlanta. Traffic is fucking traffic, man. That plain and simple. And if you're not used to traffic that would be somewhat similar to Atlanta, or somewhat similar to Philly, or somewhat similar to Houston or Miami, you're not gonna like it. It used to be a time where I could get on 77 and yeah, early in the morning, it'd be a little traffic. And then later in the afternoon, it'd be a little traffic when people are going to work and when people are getting off. In between, man, I could get around the city. I could hop on 77, I could hop on 485. Shit, I could take South Tryon all the way down to Uptown, all of that shit. That's not the case now. Shit is crazy, man. Violence has picked up. Dumb shit be happening. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is some Atlanta shit. Teenagers wilding, breaking into cars and all that shit. And I know what y'all gonna say. Y'all gonna be on some shit like, well, this happens everywhere in every city and this and that. I'm not used to it happening here, nigga. How about that? How about at one point in time, Charlotte used to be a place where it was relaxed, it was chill. It was just chill. It was laid back. Now it's city. And these people that have came here, they fucked it up. Straight up. I used to wonder why in the world, you know, back in the days, you know what I'm saying, people, Charlotte, places I lived in the South or whatever, they would be like, man, don't you tell them to, you know, come down here. You know, we got some good going on down here. You know, we don't want no Northerners or people out of towners fucking things that I'll be like, man, please. You know what I'm saying? If anything, people from out of town, they're gonna bring in culture and they're gonna make the area or city that we're in, you know, bigger and better. Nah, that's not the case. That's not the case. When you live somewhere for a certain amount of years and you see growth, you see things growing or going in the wrong direction, you're like, hold on. Prior to these motherfucking transplants, you know what I'm saying? And I'm one of them. Prior to these motherfuckers moving here, shit was good. Now shit is bad. And then it's like, yo, seriously, it's one thing. It's one thing to move here like I did. You know what I'm saying? I moved here this is the second time. You know what I'm saying? I moved back. You know, I was in Atlanta, you know, so for a couple of years. But the first time I moved here was in 2009, 2010, something like that, right? And when I first got here, you know what I'm saying? I was the type of person that when I came here, I adapted. I learned the history, you know what I'm saying? I learned the city, you know what I'm saying? I talked to the natives here. I respected their home. Nah, not these motherfuckers. Not these new people that come here. They come here and they move here and they act like this is their shit. Like they running some shit. And the only reason why some of them ain't got fucked up, I'm just being real with you. The reason why some of them ain't got fucked up, because the real Charlotteans, they've moved out. Because they can't afford to live in fucking Charlotte. So they live in places like Gastonia, Rock Hill. You know what I'm saying? The surrounding, you know, little towns and cities and shit, Concord. And even those places are becoming high. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they say Metro Charlotte, they started saying Metro Charlotte a couple years ago. As soon as they started saying Metro Charlotte, that meant for all fucking surrounding cities and shit to up their fucking prices and shit. This place is a fucking disaster, man. That's my opinion. It used to be golden. Now, bunch of motherfuckers that I don't know what the I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. These people are just weird. Weird motherfuckers. Charlotte used to be a city where people were like everybody. The Caucasians were cool, the blacks were cool, everybody was cool. Now it's just a bunch of fucking weirdos. That's real shit. That's why I stay on my side of fucking town. Used to be where I used to, you know what I'm saying, go drive over here, chill over here, go over there, this, that, so forth. Nah, I stay on my side of town. Fuck that. Straight up, I don't want no fucking friends, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? If for people that live in Charlotte, you know what I'm saying, if you see me or whatever, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? We you know, give me dap or whatever have you. Yo, man, you Langston, da-da-da. Yeah, you know, I do the video, da-da-da-da. I'm not that type of dude. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the type of dude to be on some bourgeois or I'm uppity type of motherfucker. But at the same time, I don't want no motherfucking new friends. I don't trust these motherfuckers out here. The new ones. The new people. This is a city. I know what y'all got. And here we go. We're gonna roll with this shit again. Y'all gonna be like, oh man, that sounds like Houston. That sounds like Atlanta. That sounds like Miami. That sounds like Raleigh. Okay, but let me tell you something. There's two places that you just named that it wasn't like that in the past. Of what I'm about to say. Raleigh and Charlotte, it was never, those two cities were never two cities where you lived in those particular cities and ain't nobody from there. But that's how it's gotten. That's how it's gotten. I told the people in the gym, I might be at a grocery store or some shit, and it might be a one or two cool people, you know what I'm saying, that I bump into. Motherfucker be like, yeah, I'm from California. Huh? How the fuck you get way out here? Oh, well, you know, I'm from Houston. That shit is crazy. So this is what happened. People were like, yo, man, Charlotte is cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's a good economy. You know what I'm saying? Down there in Charlotte or whatever have you. And I'm going to leave New York. I'm going to leave this place, that place, California, whatever, because the rent is too expensive. It's sky high, whatever have you. Y'all moved here. And then guess what? These motherfuckers went up on the rent when you moved here. So now it's like, that's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers be acting like they run this city. People from other places, transplants and shit. Motherfuckers be like, you know what I'm saying? Like they move here from New York and niggas be like, oh, well, man, I don't even know what you complaining for. The rent here is cheap. Yeah, because you living in New York. We not used to this rent though. We not used to rent going $600. You know what I'm saying? Like 600 plus more per month. Y'all made that shit. Y'all made it like that. These fucking apartments and shit, building every fucking where. You know what I'm saying? Now they building homes and shit that you could exclusively you can rent. That's it. You can't own it. You just rent it. Man, Charlotte was always corporate. I just want to make that known. This is a banking city. You know, it's always been about the money, but now it's evident as a motherfucker, for real. For real. Yeah, a couple years ago, I was thinking about moving to Miami. And I know what you're going to be like, ah! Anyway, a couple years ago, I was thinking about moving to Miami. And then it's like, I went down there, you know what I'm saying? Went around and shit like that. I'm like, yo, for real, to be real with you. I was thinking about Miami, Tampa, Orlando, all of them, the prices, when I paired it up to Charlotte, I'm telling you, it's the same amount. The same amount. For real, this is my word. I've done the research. Basically the same amount for as rent, you know what I'm saying, cost of living overall. The only difference is, here in Charlotte, let's say, for example, you paying rent. Okay, I'm paying like damn near $2,000 rent per month, right? Where I'm at, right? So I got 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 1 car garage, you know, front yard, backyard, right? 2-story house. You ain't gonna get that in Miami. You're gonna be paying $2,000 a month, but you're not gonna get that in Miami. That ain't gonna even happen. Matter of fact, they don't even have 2-story houses like that, you know, because of the weather and shit, hurricanes and tornadoes and shit. But you're still gonna be paying $2,000 a month. Tampa is basically the same as Charlotte. It's gotten to the point where I'm saying to myself, like, for real, are we gonna do something about this shit? We outnumber them. Are we gonna do something about this shit? Like, I'm talking about America. I ain't just talking about Charlotte. I'm just talking about America. When does it get to the point where the people that pay rent and keep this fucking country going, we contribute towards the infrastructure of America? If we stopped, and I know y'all have heard this shit 1,000 times, if we stop working, if we stop going to work, there won't be no America. When does it get to the point where we just say, you know what, fuck it, we ain't doing shit until y'all lower the rent, lower the cost of living, lower the food, or everything. Cars, I'm looking for a second car. My nigga, why is it that used cars, 2006 Honda Accord, got 500,000 miles, they asking for $10,000? And the shit got a dent on it? And they always got this bullshit going on like, oh yeah, it runs fine. It's drivable from here to California. They say that same shit. That shit is crazy to me. Everything is high. Everything. It's gotten to the point where Americans, we won't even be able to afford to live in America. I'm just done. I ain't telling you all where I'm going. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna bounce, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, like, most of you all are weak, and I'm just being real. I'm gonna look at you for real. Most of you all are weak. Most of you all ain't gonna stand on shit. Straight up. 10 toes down. Yeah, fuck out of here. You ain't gonna stand on shit. You just gonna allow politicians to walk all over you. That shit is crazy to me. You know, gonna goddamn well Trump and fucking Biden ain't. This motherfucker, I forgot that motherfucker. I hate that motherfucker. I don't even know his name. Eric Dyson, whatever. I think that's his name. The nigga that be trying to put rap and hip hop into politics and shit. I hate that motherfucker. Anyway, he was on a Breakfast Club. I don't even look at that shit. I just looked at a clip, and this motherfucker talking about some, yo, you know, well, that's the choices we got. Either Biden or Trump. Nah, fuck that. We got a choice like not the fuck with none of them. Like, these motherfuckers are they're gonna make decisions on our lives as well as our children's lives for the next 4 fucking years. There shouldn't be any type of motherfucking presidential run or whatever the fuck elections this year. This motherfucker is in court. Donald Trump. The other fucking one that you could choose between the two got dementia. This motherfucker don't even remember his name. Weak, man. And that's the reason why these politicians, corporations, you know what I'm saying, the so-called powers that be, you know what I'm saying, the spooky, that's the reason why they have power. That's the reason why they run this planet. The oligarchists of the world, the 1%. That's the reason why they do what they do. Because we allow them to do it. We bitch and complain. And the reality of it is this is what, we're little kids to them. And the reality of it is we are. We say, here, government, you take care of my problems. I'm going to put all my responsibility in your hands, including my children. I dare you to respond in the comment section. I dare you to challenge what I've said. Because you know I'm right. You know it. Ain't a goddamn thing in America for free. I don't even know why the fuck they call this fucking place the land of the free. That's the next video I'm doing. Gotta pay for every motherfucking thing. And what makes matters worse is that not only do we have to pay for every goddamn thing now, they're raising the prices. And please tell me, no, I don't give a... Yo, let me tell you something straight up. This is real talk. Like, for real. I'm not an economic analyst. I'm not. But I peeped the game. Why in the fuck is inflation going up? Don't give me the same bullshit answer that they gave you. Think before you respond to what I just said in the comment section. Before you respond in the comment section, think about it. And if you say, oh, the dollar bill has declined, well, that's a fucking problem. The dollar bill is not worth $1 anymore. That's a problem. We owe China trillions of dollars. It's American people that are homeless, starving, about to be evicted, and you are taking our money, and sending it over to someone else's country. I'm done. I can't be around weak people. For real. And for all you gangsters and thugs, why you ain't march your ass up there to 1200 Pennsylvania Avenue? 12,000 Pennsylvania Avenue. I think that's the address for either Capitol Hill or the White House. You won't let nobody fuck you over in the streets with your money. But you allow politicians to do it all day, every day. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Everybody weak, man. I'm out, yo, for real. I mean, shit. Let me drink my water, man. Y'all don't piss me off, man. For real, y'all don't piss me off, man. We gotta take a stand for something. Gotta take a stand for something. Other than that, straight up, we'll be having chips in our fucking brain. Or y'all talking about, how you gonna get the chip? It's the bulk of the beast and this and that. So don't even realize it. Don't even realize you already got it. And I ain't gonna even go in depth about that. You already got it. How about that? I'm out.